What's going on, family? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know where you are watching from. Capricorns and cross watchers. Family, who is this person that you are strongly thinking about reaching out to? Breaking the silence. Some of you could be thinking about an air sign person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's somebody who you're wanting to talk to, thinking about heavily with this Queen of Swords. And wanting to see what's going on with them, where they're at, what they're doing, whether it's a lover or not. But it's the two tens for me, family. The 10 of fire and the 10 of air. There was a falling out. So what was this major falling out, or who was this major falling out with? Drop your sign and this person's sign down below. That's heavy on your mind, that you clearly have a history with. Maybe the separation has to do with somebody being very stubborn, set in their ways. Maybe there's a significant age difference between you and this person. But maybe even both people are very stubborn and set in their ways. Notice both this King and Queen of Pentacles. Though she looks younger, she's also got the silver hair. The way that she's sitting. Notice how, as I'm holding this up, there's this bowl here of water, like the cups in this deck. Who's this person that can just turn their emotions off, Capricorn? Is it you? Is it this other person? Is it both of you? For some of you, it may have been a falling out about loyalty, where somebody stood, or the issue on the front of the mind currently is how this person held you down in the past. Somebody's reminiscing. Also with this King of Pentacles, it could be somebody that you worked with, whether you met this person in the workplace, maybe they were even a business owner here. But it's the 9, again, this wanting to reach out to somebody out of the blue with this Queen of Swords, have a serious conversation, and wanting somebody to let their guard down with this 9 of Wands. Because I almost get with this 9 of Wands as well, almost as if Capricorns, some of you have been waiting for this person to reach out. And now with this King of Cups, it could be that there's a couple of people that are actually on your mind, since we do have 2 swords and 2 kings. But this King of Cups speaks to an emotional maturation for somebody. Could be you, could be this other party, could just be needing a break to sort out one's emotions. Because we do see this grounding energy, getting stable, getting oneself together. It looks like some of you are in a place to have a serious conversation, if not with just one person, a couple of people. There's a couple of relationships that ended, whether it's familial, friend, romantic. That again, you had a long history with. That now you're ready to address these things. This Knight of... Some of you are ready to fix something here with this Magician and this 8 of Cups. Revisiting a situation, and a situation that you had to walk away from. And that's very apparent. The 10 of Wands. Homegirl's walking here with all her bags packed. Getting in an Uber. This 10 of Swords. Packed a little lighter. Back completely turned, on foot walking away. And even in this 8 of Cups here, walking away, leaving this cup right here. And isn't it interesting, this cup now with fire here, and this cup locked away in this Queen of Swords. Pay attention to that. Somebody that you had to completely, or situations where you had to completely turn off your emotions to it, revisiting those. Some of you ready to fix it, or feeling like not only are you ready to fix certain things, but now you're back in alignment with either this person, getting these relationships back on track, revisiting doing some of these old activities, if that's what it is. And again, starting the conversation here. Hitting people up out of the blue here. And this speaks to a fast change in direction. So what's going on, Capricorns, that's got you excited? Wanting to do and try more things, getting up out of, for some of you, a funk. And deal with this past person, past situation here. What else with this Knight of Cups? Because this speaks to coming into a situation either with an offer here or showing some type of love. Who's this Libra? Some of you are ready to right a wrong, address an issue that's been on your mind for a while here, stressing some of y'all out. And heavy on this air sign energy, something being very much stuck on your mind, really bothering you, wanting to have a serious conversation. Somebody's wanting to right a wrong, make something right, lay everything out on the table, get everything balanced and back on track here. And notice the multiple 10s and the multiple 9s. Please drop the repeating numbers that you've been seeing, as well as the sign of this person and or people that you're ready to address a situation with. What is this situation with your mother? Or this female figure here with this Empress? Again, the Libra vibes, but Taurus as well. Some of you might have cut somebody off. You're no longer speaking to this woman. It also gives family member. And when I look at this 10 of Wands as well, the way that she's packed up, it's almost like somebody leaving everything behind. So I feel like some of you are missing a parent. Also this King of Pentacles, mother-father vibe. But I also feel this energy of somebody wanting to reach out to their children. Or reaching out to somebody who has children. What else with this? Clarify the situation with this woman. The Tower. And this makes me feel like this is somebody that you haven't spoken to in a very long time. This woman could be a mother, family member, longtime friend. And I feel that it's very hard to reach out. Like some of you don't even know where to start the conversation or how to reach out to them. And similarly to that Two of Swords that we saw earlier, notice how this person is blind. But now you look in the mirror and you see her hands are bound. What is the thing that is keeping you bound, or the thought process, mindset, that is actually keeping you from reaching? And then we see, okay, so bondage, and then we see the Devil here. And again, somebody on a string. So those of you that have walked away from a toxic female, whether it's a mother or not, a situation was toxic, wanting to address it. Now, whether it was you and or this person, maybe it was both of y'all. But somebody not knowing how to, wanting to open up the door, but not necessarily knowing how to, address the toxic nature of the past with this person. Or really their toxic actions. Some of you have been wanting to reach out to somebody or hear from someone, waiting for them to reach out to you. Notice how the Devil here is holding his hand out. And this Eight of Wands, this lack of sending a message, email, text message, DM, whatever. It's like somebody doesn't even want to go there. Is it that the actions were so horrific, or the time was so bad? Or is it that you're worried about somebody manipulating you and playing mind games here? Notice how this person on the strings is holding their hands to their ears. Somebody's tired of being gaslit. And for some, I get, again, the parent vibes. It could even be like, I almost feel like sibling. For those of you that it's giving family, if it's not mother, father, it gives the sibling vibes. Or how someone was treated as a child while they were in school. And the 8's now being very significant. 10, 9, 8. It's almost as if somebody, so again, somebody going back in time, revisiting the past, and wanting to open certain doors. So I'm wondering, is it that you are looking to give closure, Capricorn, or receive closure? Because some of you are still hurting over something with this 3 of Swords. Now that little cup is making sense. I'm going to throw her in the corner. Some of you y'all are just really wanting to emotionally move on from a situation. But not only that, with this Chariot, it also gives me the vibes of some people throwing themselves into work, especially those of you that do a lot of traveling, if not work for the travel or auto industry, as a way to disconnect or not think about this entire situation here. This other relationship that is on your mind, or other aspect for some of you, since we have 2 of these, it's the 2 10s, the 2 kings, and even the 9s and the 8s, the way that it's coming out, as if it is 2 situations. And then you see this Death card here. The Scorpio vibes. This is a relationship that you are revisiting after having to walk away due to you changing, becoming a different person, being in a new position, phase in life. Again, one thing that's been kind of consistent the last couple of days here on this channel, like and subscribe, family, is this energy of some of you going through or have gone through a period of isolation and doing some introspection or going through some changes. But also this energy of certain seasons, as we see this Empress here and all these earth elements coming to a close. There was a relationship that you had outgrown or somebody had outgrown you. It was time for you to take a break or go in separate directions. And now it's heavy on your mind. But even this, what I'm noticing is these ravens or these birds up here. I'm a Game of Thrones girl, so it's giving ravens. This may even be somebody who's reached out to you out of the blue, out of left field. And now I'm wondering if this is not an old friend or somebody that you had a relationship with when you were of school age. So elementary, high school, college age, whether you went to college or not. Could be somebody who was very into school. It gives the highly intelligent vibes when I think of the air signs, but also her reading a book and having these light bulbs as balloons. Somebody with a lot of ideas, very creative, this person. So not just the Scorpio, but the Scorpio, Libra, Cusper vibes, right? But very intelligent. Some of you went to school with this individual. And again, a situation just outgrowing or that chapter closing. Really, it speaks to a chapter closing. And just like that Eight of Swords, out of the blue, someone reaching out to you. The Libra vibes. Notice how she's got the Libras. No, maybe you can't even see it. The Libra scales on her arm. Interesting. So there may be an air sign person or somebody who went to school for criminal justice, works in the legal field, that may be reaching back out to you, wanting to reconnect, wanting to talk about a situation. So now this person that may be reaching out to you, what's their motive? Some of you dealing with a Leo, this Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. It's almost as if somebody wants to check on you to see how it is that you're doing. But it's almost like it's really an update on them. Especially for someone who went to follow or make something out of one of their ideas, starting a business here. It looks like somebody's very successful. So now I'm wondering, did you help somebody with a business idea or something like that, and now somebody's coming back to thank you, fill you in, give you your flowers for something, acknowledge something. It could even be paying a debt back. I almost get these vibes of somebody reaching out of the blue to thank you for giving them the strength to do something or to commit to something, be consistent. There's somebody that you made a major impression on that's wanting to check on you. And then we see the Lovers. So we got Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Libra. More Taurus here with the Hierophant. Some of you thinking about an ex-person that you were in a serious relationship with. Now, when I think of serious, we have the King of Pentacles, which gives father vibes, parent, share a child with someone, or married. But it also could have been that you were in a 5-year serious relationship with somebody, but also revisiting an old love situation. Somebody who was very loyal. Could have been, again, a significant age difference between you and this person. And this seems to be a relationship where there was a lot of laughter and good times. What was the age difference between you and this person? Because this speaks to a more carefree time. Heavy on the Gemini vibes. Those of you dealing with a Gemini and a Libra as well, tap in. All these major arcana. The Lovers, somebody would like to pick up where it is that they left off, or wanting to revisit a situation to see where it is that they're at. What's going on with them. If not, revisiting this relationship altogether. And that also speaks to somebody being in a different place. Again, that maturing, as I said, while this person looks younger, they have silver hair. So while they were already older, Morgan Freeman, somebody's gotten older and matured. And heavy on the vibe, 6 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. Shout out to the people born in 96 or 69. The 9s and the 6s speaks to a change in perspective. So especially those of you that have been separated from this person and or people, and you have aged, as I was just speaking about. Everybody kind of having silver hair up here. Age, matured. Some of these opportunities are wanting to reach out, reconnect. reconcile here. Even walking away from certain things and focusing on your own stability with this King and Nine of Pentacles here. Comes from, again, that maturing, that growth, and being ready to start a new journey. Start something new. And not only that, some of you just being ready to be in alignment, being in a different place, vibrating at a higher level here with the star, the Aquarius vibes. And not only that, can I put this down? Yes, this bottom row is everything right now. Some of you just doing and reaching out and saying what it is that you have to say, regardless of how it is received. Some of you making this move of reconciliation, reaching out for you, not for the other person. Some of you, this might even have to do with forgiving a situation, praying on it and letting go, walking away from certain situations, being able to see a situation from another person's point of view here. As we're looking at this, emotional growth here. Somebody emotionally maturing. But also with this King of Cups, as he's sitting in the water, letting things go. Going with the flow. And we see this Judgment with the releasing energy and having the strength and the courage to let go of certain things. Some of you guys are dishing out apologies while others of you are dishing out some forgiveness. That time and space has created new opportunities in a couple of situations, or maybe even just one situation for you. And not only that, a change in perspective. Some of you letting a certain mindset go. Some of you being more in control of your emotions. Aries energy with this Emperor. And heavy on the being in control, playing your cards just right. But some of you addressing an issue with a man, with the Emperor. Could have something to do with, a business situation. But it's giving Father. And an apology. There's some apologies being dealt. As well as other people, showing love. But a fresh start, new opportunities. But somebody had to go from being emotionally not ready to emotionally ready to address and do certain things and start over, open new doors. Capricorns and cross watchers, that's all I have for you this morning. Let me know it resonated. Please hit the like button, subscribe. And let me know where you're watching from. And Capricorns, I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.